Okay, guys, let's discuss a topic that nearly all men are curious about, yet few truly comprehend: what women do. They feel that way. Here's what's going on. When it comes to desire, women don't always say what's on their minds, but their actions and energy say a lot. Think about those times when you feel a shift in the vibe, but aren't sure if it's real. Most men feel that way. Overlook these signals, but today we're clearing up the confusion. Women show their attraction in subtle and sometimes not so subtle ways, through body language, tone, and even how they act around you. This is where we reveal the 10 things a woman does when she's turned on, but keeps it low. Stick around, because these insights might just change how you see those flirty little signs forever. Her voice turns into a soft, seductive melody picture. You're having a conversation with her, and suddenly her voice changes. It becomes softer, slower, more delicate, almost like a whisper. Meant just for you. She's not doing this intentionally, but there's something magnetic about the way her words sound now. It's gentle, yet incredibly inviting, drawing you in closer, as if she's creating an intimate bubble between the two of you. But here's where things get interesting. This isn't just coincidence or her being polite. It's biological. When a woman feels attraction or arousal, her body reacts in subtle but powerful ways. One of those reactions, the shift in her vocal tone, her voice lowers slightly and takes on a breathier, more romantic cue quality. It's like her subconscious is expressing desire without her even realizing it. Now here's the key takeaway. If you notice that her tone changes when she's talking to you and only you, but her voice stays at the same pitch when she talks to other people, that's a big sign that she doesn't do this with everyone. It's a natural response to her feelings of desire, and her voice changes into a quiet melody that shows the connection. A romantic and subtle change in her voice can tell you more about her feelings than words ever could. Pay attention the next time this happens. You might hear her attraction before she's ready to say it. Keep it between the two of you, though. After all, her voice just turned into a song meant only for your ears. She has mastered the subtle art of touching herself while gazing at you. Picture this. She's looking at you with a soft smile on her lips, and her fingers are gently touching her face. She may be gently touching her neck or collarbone, or perhaps she wasn't paying attention. Twirls her hair. This isn't an accident, it's pure chemistry at work. The O's aren't meaningless. They're her body, speaking a language of seduction that whispers weakness and a story. Some of the most sensual and feminine parts of a woman are her hair, collarbone, and neck. Trust me, when she draws attention to these areas, it's not by accident. Her touch, which is delicate and slow, is a subconscious dance of attraction. She brushes her fingers along her neck as if she's teasing the air. She traces the line of her collarbone, almost daring you to follow her gaze. Or she plays with her hair in hypnotic, deliberate ways, maybe twirling it or tucking it behind her ear. You can use her actions to start a conversation. The next time you see her, casually touching her necklace or running her fingers along it, say something like, "That's a beautiful necklace. Does it mean something special to you?" Pay close attention to her response. If she smiles, blushes, looks down, or touches the necklace again while answering, she's definitely feeling something for you, and it's more than just friendship. This is what we call a biological attraction signal, a way she communicates her desire without saying a word. It's sensual, raw, and very real. Here's a secret. Women rarely initiate small touches with men they're not attracted to. What's exciting is she's not merely comfortable being close to you, she's inviting you to reciprocate this silent yet powerful signal. This is her way of saying, "I trust you and I want to be even closer." Here's something crucial to understand. If she is the one initiating physical contact, she's already giving you the go-ahead to take things up a notch. She finds you appealing, and this is her way of showing she's ready to deepen that connection. Now it's up to you. Will you notice these small gestures and respond in a way that makes the chemistry between you two stronger? Keep in mind that nonverbal cues often convey more meaning than verbal ones. Seize the opportunity to interpret these signs and make her feel as desired as she does for you. 4. She can't stop fiddling with her clothes. Have you noticed that she's always fiddling with her clothes when she's around you? It's not about style or comfort. That's not what it seems. It's her mind talking. And believe me, those small changes say a lot, like adjusting her collar, tightening a strap, or playing with her sleeves may seem like small things, but they're actually signs of nervous excitement and, more often than not, attraction. She's trying to look just a little better for you, making sure every little thing is just right, because she wants your attention at that very moment. It's romantic, and she doesn't even realize it. Her body is responding to her feelings. She's not just trying to look good. She's signaling her interest and longing for your attention. That quick tug on her skirt or jewelry adjustment isn't random. It's a reflection of how she feels when she's with you. Next time you see her, pay attention to her movements and think about the energy behind them. This is an indirect way of saying, I want you to see me. These little things say a lot, and now you know you won't be able to miss them. 5. She can't stop laughing at your jokes. Men, I have a little secret for you. When a woman is really interested in you, even your worst jokes become funny. You know that dad jokes are funny when they sound better in your head than when you say them out loud. Watch how she reacts when you tell a joke. If she can't stop smiling, even if the joke or punchline isn't very funny, you should probably stop telling jokes. Not round, it's not about the comedy, it's about getting to know each other. Laughter in these situations is more than just a good time to pass the time, it's a spark. She laughs to show that she's excited, warm, and deeply interested in what you're doing. When she laughs, it means she feels at ease with you, which makes the chemistry between you stronger. It's her way of saying, I like how you make me feel. And when attraction gets this strong, laughter can even be a sign of arousal bubbling below the surface. You'll catch her laughing at things that aren't even meant to be funny or acting like you just told the funniest story ever. Because you're quickly becoming the source of her happiness and excitement in her eyes, that thrill she feels when she's with you has to find a way out. And laughter is the best and most natural way to show how beautiful this relationship is. She'll lean into those feelings the more you feed them with your playful energy. And trust me, when a woman laughs freely and often around you, her comfort level and attraction are through the roof. If you're picking up on this signal, don't brush it off. It's the kind of chemistry that builds lasting romantic tension. She's ready, now make your move. 6. Her eyes can say more than words when it comes to attraction. A woman won't hold long, lingering eye contact with just anyone. It's a subconscious sign that she's drawn to you in a way that goes beyond casual or polite interest. It's intense, intentional, and says a lot about what she wants. Have you noticed how her gaze lingers just a second too long before she looks away? That's not by accident. When she's feeling that spark of intimacy, her pupils dilate and her stare becomes deeper, almost magnetic. Even more telling is if she glances at your lips during a conversation, she may already be picturing what a kiss would feel like. And this isn't just romantic speculation. The love hormone oxytocin can be released during prolonged eye contact. This can make you feel closer to the person you're looking at and make your attraction stronger. Now here's the interesting part. If she holds your gaze and gives you those long moments of eye-to-eye electricity, she's silently inviting you to return the favor. Lock eyes with her a little longer, and give her a small, confident smirk. This small move heightens the tension and draws her in even more. Keep an eye on her for her answer if she gives you one. She bites her lip, smiles softly, or looks away shyly. But then she looks back at you right away. You've got her. Give them your love in the most beautiful way possible. Now that you've sparked her curiosity and established a lasting connection between you, her body language reveals her true feelings. The beauty of this moment lies in its unspoken intensity, making it one of the most captivating signs of attraction in the 1970s. If you ever experience the sensation that she is approaching too closely, I assure you that it is not an accident. When she sees you as more than just a friend, the invisible line between personal space and proximity almost disappears. She'll lean in when you're talking, even if you're not whispering. It's like she's drawn to you and wants to feel your presence more deeply. Notice how she might move closer when you're standing or sitting next to each other. At first, it might feel like a brush of the shoulder or the way she rests. Again, it's evident that she's not just standing there for convenience. She's actually expressing, even if she's not aware of it, how much she enjoys being close to you. Her actions say a lot about how she feels about you. This kind of subtle closeness is a sign of trust and physical attraction. When a woman is comfortable crossing that invisible line of personal space, it usually means she wants something more. The next time you're with her, pay attention to how she positions herself. If you notice that she's leaning closer so much that the noise of the world fades away and it feels like it's just the two of you in that moment, that's her way of telling you how much she wants to be emotionally and physically close to you. Don't ignore it. It's a sign that you should go for it. 8. This is the explanation provided by romantic science. She needs more oxygen when she's excited, so her body changes the way she breathes so that each inhale and exhale is a little more obvious. If you notice that she breathes out slowly after a laugh or even during a pause in the conversation, that's not a coincidence. It's her subconscious way of letting go of tension. It's sensual, intimate, and one of nature's little whispers that she's drawn to the energy between you. The magic happens when you know how to respond without saying a word. You can breathe a little slower and deeper yourself. The calm yet deliberate nature of your breath sends an unspoken message of confidence and connection. Whenever you lower your voice a little, she naturally moves closer to you. And here's the beautiful thing, when she starts syncing her rhythm to yours, it's not a coincidence that her body is reflecting the harmony she feels with you. This subtle but powerful exchange is an unspoken moment of intimacy where words aren't needed because your energy speaks volumes. It's a romantic, electric exchange, and once you understand what it is, you'll understand how strong the link is. You're making. She'll be fully enthralled by your presence as you take each breath. This, my friends, is when you know you're on a whole new level of chemistry, one where she can't help but feel a pull towards you. 9 guys. She keeps moving her lips around. There's something intriguing about how lips can become part of a silent conversation. You may have noticed that she bit or licked her lips more than normal. At first, it might look like she's just moisturizing or doing it because it's her habit when she's around you, but trust me, there's a lot more to it than that. When she bites her lips, her body is talking to you in a language that only she can understand. While she looks at you, she sends strong but subtle messages when she runs her tongue along the curve of her bottom lip or licks her lips gently. She usually behaves this way because of her feelings for you at the time. Here's how science explains it. When a woman is attracted or aroused, the sensitivity of her lips increases her body. Instinctively knows this, and as a result, those delicate lip movements start happening. It's not just about touch, it's about desire, the thought of kissing you, feeling closer to you, or sharing that intimate connection lingers in her mind, even if she doesn't say a word. Her lips become a part of the story she's telling through body language. Look out for that lingering gaze she gives you before biting her lips softly. or the way her tongue slowly makes its way across her lips while you're mid-conversation. When you see her doing this, it's her way of expressing feelings that words cannot capture. It's romantic, intimate, and yes, undeniably sexy. It's these little unspoken gestures that show you exactly how much she's into you. Pay attention. Her lips might be telling you a story only you're meant to hear 10. She blushes and gets excited when you compliment her. There's something sweet and telling about how a woman responds to a genuine compliment. If she blushes or gets excited when you compliment her, it's a big sign of attraction and excitement. She doesn't do this for just anyone. It's her body showing how she feels before her mind can even catch up. When you say something sweet to her like, "You have the most beautiful smile," or "I love the way your eyes light up when you laugh," she might blush uncontrollably. But it's not just the blush. Watch how she moves, giggles, or even temporarily loses her cool. If she looks away shyly, bites her lip, or gives you that uncontrollable glowing smile, you know she's feeling good. It's her body language telling you how much she likes you without her saying a word. This small physical reaction may seem insignificant, but it holds deep emotions that words alone can't describe. It is a private and romantic moment between the two of you, so do not underestimate the significance of this sweet gesture. Take pleasure in it. It is a clear indication of the extent of her affection for you at this time. It's more than just attraction, it's excitement, vulnerability, and chemistry all coming together to make the moment unforgettable.